Small Burns. We have the Small Burns to talk about. Cavill Hanover is now under the care of Irv Miller. So we have Cavill Hanover. Now, yes, we'll likely be joining Cavill Hanover at some point down the road to race in the Yonkers area. That's where he did the most damage last year. So Irv Miller is Cavill Hanover, and yes, we'll likely be heading down that way at some point. Jimmy King still has Jazzy Judy in West 52nd in his care. Jazzy Judy's going to swim for a month at Jimmy's, and then he'll send her back this way. I'm thinking she might go to Northfield Park with Jason. I can keep a close eye on her there. She may come to Ontario, but I don't think so. You know, Northfield's got a good surface. You don't need cork right now. The whole point of Jazzy Judy was just killing time until you don't need cork. So I think Northfield Park's a much better choice, at least for now, for Jazzy Judy. West 52nd also will come back in and begin training and racing for Jimmy next week. Tim Dickey has Cruising in Style. They're going to qualify him next week. Apparently it's a 30-day qualifying date for New York, which is absolute lunacy. But what do they do right in New York? I know I'm a little edgy when it comes to New York, but I know Pennsylvania's 90 days. Ontario's 90 days. I mean, I guess we're not in the pandemic anymore. We can just do whatever we want. Cruising in Style. Going to qualify next week somewhere in New York. So that is the Small Burns. We've talked about all the burns, right? I'm looking at everybody. Everybody's done. I didn't talk about the broodmares specifically, but I talked about all the broodmares and where they're going. Aged horses, 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds. Talked about everybody today. That is all your videos. So, again, great news coming out of Ontario. Looks like we're going to be back to work within a week or two. Racing full-time, I suspect February 25th will be the date. Could be wrong. We'll see. But it makes more sense that it's February 25th. Jason will be heading over to Ohio first part of March. He'll continue his racing over there. What else do we got? Mares are on their way Monday. Got 3 horses heading to the sale. Loving Beauty, $1 Million Swan, Set the Mood, all heading to the sale on Monday. What else? A number of horses getting ready to start. Tim has some horse over there. Frilly Fringe is about to make her first lifetime start on Wednesday. White Tigers come back in. Compass Rose DC's gone out. We're going to do some juggling of the Burns in Ontario over the next month. Jason will be leaving, I would say, in 3.5 weeks. Jason will be leaving to go to Ohio. So that will leave a void. Horses like That's My Girl and a couple of the other ones will be moving around, shifting around in a number of different stables. So we'll see. We'll see what goes on over the next month. I guess it's been an odd, difficult, frustrating year, financially stressful year with us losing some of our bottom of the batting order, so to speak, for pennies on the dollar, which was very difficult for us to do, for me to do. Our staking begins this month. I'll tell you right now, March 15th will be an incredibly difficult staking time. That is where Ontario has shifted all their $800 3-year-old sophomore fees to March 15th. So, it's going to be a tough month. It's the first start of all the Grand Circuit payments that we have. We do have Will to Win Hanover, 3 Point Blue Chip, a couple other horses that we have on some of those stakes. So those come up this month, this coming March. Going to be a tough one. Anyway, that's life. We'll move forward. Things are going okay, going well right now, but things look great in the future. Racing should be back in Ontario very, very soon. Our horses that are abroad continue to do well, and if they don't, we'll have to move them. We've moved some of the horses that haven't been pulling their weight, but that's racing, ups and downs. But we're going to climb out of this valley and get back to a peak, hopefully in time, the stakes season in July. Take care.